Alright, this is going to be the more advanced version of what we did before with the Chalice. I'm going to go online and I'm going to look up a Chalice. And we want to find one that, not shaded Chalice. We're going to find one that is a front-on view. So I'll just go ahead and do this one right here. We're going to save the image, put it in our documents, and make sure it's a name you can remember. This is actually a WebP, which will not work. I don't know why. I hate WebPs. I don't know what they are, but I don't like them. So let's see if I can find one that is a JPEG or PNG. Save image as. There's JPEG. Okay, so I'll call it Chalice. I put it in my documents. And then in Maya, let's go to front view. Spacebar, left click, front view. There we go. And I'm going to go to view, image plane, import image, and we will go into our documents and find that Chalice. The location of this is probably going to be pretty weird. So I'm going to see if I can just type in. If I go back into perspective here. Oh no, it actually put it right where it did. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to add my cylinder, and let's move this guy up a little bit. So sit him right about there. And it's a little funky because it's, this is there's some perspective here, so you're just going to use this as kind of a foundation, but we'll do our best. And let me get rid of these faces. And we'll go ahead and take this bottom edge, double click, and using our snaps, let's snap it down to the grid. Then let's turn our snaps off. We're going to use this image as kind of a foundation. So we're going to kind of trace it out. All right, let's get this object here. Increase the size. Oops, our pivot's too high. If you hold down D, you can move your pivot. Or you're just going to have to move it back into place. All right, something like that. All right, now I'll take this edge, push it down a little bit, and just kind of use this to trace in my view so you can have the basic contours of it. Making sure you're getting about the right size. So just give us a much more accurate representation of what that chalice might look like. And it's a good skill to learn how to trace while you're doing this stuff. Oops. That needs to be a little bit smaller. Get it about that size. All right, and once I get to the top, I'm going to have to make that lip, pull it in. And I think at this point I can probably just hide this image. So I just click on that image plane and hit H, it'll go away. And then I can just kind of do the rest as needed. All right, to unhide it, so when we hit 3, we can see it looks like this. Let's look at this one again, just kind of see. I can hit 4 to go to wireframe, and I can see that there's some areas that are going to need to be supported a little bit more. This part kind of bends in, but I really need it to have a firm edge right there. So I'm going to go into my edge loops. I'm going to add one on each side here. Same thing to this one. Closer you get, the firmer the edge is going to be. And definitely here. I need one on each side. Here. And maybe here. All right. And that's what that looks like. Let's put one on the top. I have one. There we go. Okay. So then just add, what you think the bottom would look like. Oops. So let's hide this again. See that this is what our view is going to look like now. Very good. And let's fill in the bottom edge. We can pull that up a little bit. Do one more extrusion. I'll just say merge to center. And then I'll do the same thing down here. Another extrusion. Oops. And maybe just one more. Oops. I did a double extrusion. There we go. Merge to center. When you're done, make sure you click on this button to smooth it out. And you are ready to bring this into Maya. Unreal, UV automatic, so that we can actually see all the pieces flattened out. I'll explain what that means later. Now make sure you're in object mode, select it, and do a file export selection. And we're going to choose FBX, static mesh underscore Chalice Gianelli 2. Put it in your documents folder, and you are good to go. Well done.